A tragic incident in Sedona has claimed the life of a climber who reportedly fell while rappelling inside Keyhole Cave. A domestic violence call in the West Valley escalated into an officer-involved shooting that resulted in 2 people dead, including the armed suspect. A Cottonwood elementary school teacher has been arrested on multiple child sexual abuse charges following a Yavapai County Sheriff's Office investigation. And the Arizona Game and Fish biologists are asking for your help as they begin this year's Canada Goose banding effort across the White Mountains. Good morning, Central Arizona. I'm Randy Roberson, and this is your Tonto-TV news brought to you by Lowry's Window and Door, Ponderosa Plumbing AZ, the Sawmill Theaters, and Rimfire LLC. Well, topping our news today, a tragic incident unfolding Sunday afternoon in Sedona where a climber died after falling inside Keyhole Cave. The Yavapai County Sheriff's Office says deputies responded around 1:30 Sunday afternoon to reports that a climber had fallen while reportedly rappelling to the cave floor near the Sugarloaf Trailhead. Another climber at the scene immediately began life-saving efforts, but the victim succumbed to his injuries. Investigators say foul play is not suspected, although the exact circumstances remain under active investigation. Officials are asking the public to avoid the Keyhole Cave area while emergency personnel complete their work. The Sheriff's Office extended its condolences to the victim's family and loved ones. In other news, a domestic violence call in the West Valley Saturday evening ended in an officer-involved shooting that left both a father and son dead.
Hello, I'm Sergeant Rick Hernandez, the Public Information Officer for the Surprise Police Department. On June 13th, just after 6:30 p.m., officers responded to a home in the area of Reams Road and Tacoma Drive for a reported domestic violence incident. A caller told officers that a father and son were inside a home when multiple shots were heard. When officers arrived, they made entry to the house, and that's when an officer-involved shooting occurred. Our officers fatally shot an adult man and later located his father inside the residence, deceased. There were no other injuries reported, and no officers were injured during this incident. We want our community to know that there is no ongoing threat and that officers will be in the area for several hours as the investigation continues. This investigation will be led as part of the West Valley Investigative Response Team protocols by the Glendale Police Department. Any further information and details will be released by their Public Information Office. We thank our community for your support and your patience as this investigation continues. Stay safe.
Well, still ahead, a Cottonwood elementary school teacher is arrested on multiple child sexual abuse charges following an extensive investigation. And Arizona Game and Fish begins its annual Canada Goose banding program, and your observations could help wildlife biologists across the state. All that and more coming up right after the break.
I'm Garrett Goldman, and this year my wife and I decided to remodel our home. The home was built as a period-specific home modeled after an 1800s farmhouse and had single-pane windows which were very inefficient. When we started the planning process, we interviewed several window companies to retrofit the existing windows in our house, and we chose Lowry's Window and Door as our contractor. The reason we picked Lowry's is their customer service. The owner of the company, Bobby Lowry, came out to our house multiple times to identify a window that would fit within the existing windows, and then also a method that would allow us to keep all of the existing woodwork in the house and not have to redo any of it. Looking at all of the options for windows, we chose Pella double-pane windows for our house because of their look and also their ability to be retrofitted into the existing window frames. Since completion of the project, we absolutely love our new dual-pane Pella windows. I would recommend Lowry's for anybody looking to retrofit your existing windows or a new build because of their experience, craftsmanship, and exceptional customer service.
Ponderosa Plumbing is Central Arizona's go-to plumbing team. For decades, homeowners, builders, and businesses have trusted Ponderosa Plumbing AZ for new construction, remodels, repairs, sewer and drain service, high-definition camera inspections, water heater installation, water treatment systems, and expert slab leak repair. When experience matters, when quality matters, when getting it done right the first time matters, Ponderosa Plumbing delivers. Locally owned, highly trusted, serving all of Central Arizona with honesty, craftsmanship, and unmatched know-how. Located at 107 West Wade Lane, Suite number 5 in Payson, call Ponderosa Plumbing AZ today at 928-476-4727. Ponderosa Plumbing AZ. Experience you can trust, quality you can count on. Well, welcome back. In other news, the Yavapai County Sheriff's Office has arrested a Cottonwood man who was an elementary school teacher on multiple felony charges involving alleged child sexual abuse. Investigators say the case began after the mother of an 18-year-old man disclosed that her son had been molested by an adult male when he was approximately 11 to 12 years old. Detectives determined the suspect was 31-year-old Chester Cox of Cottonwood, who had been employed for approximately 7 years as a teacher at Dr. Daniel Bright Elementary School. According to investigators, the alleged abuse occurred at a private residence not on school grounds, and the victim was not a student at the school. Authorities also say the victim did not meet the suspect through his employment with the district. After gathering evidence, detectives arrested Cox on 3 counts of sexual conduct with a minor and 2 counts of molestation of a child. He is currently being held without bond while the investigation continues. The Cottonwood Oak Creek School District released a statement saying there is currently no indication that any district student was involved or that any alleged illegal activity occurred on school property or during school activities. The district also announced that Cox is no longer employed and has been reported to the Arizona Department of Education. Anyone with additional information is encouraged to contact the Yavapai County Sheriff's Office or Silent Witness. In other news, Arizona game and fish biologists are asking for a little help from residents and outdoor enthusiasts this week. Beginning today and continuing through June 19th, wildlife crews will conduct annual Canada Goose capture and banding operations at lakes around Pinetop, Show Low, and several nearby marshes. Staff will temporarily herd geese from the water into fenced corrals where they'll receive serially numbered metal leg bands, and some birds will also receive black numbered neck collars before being safely released. The program helps biologists monitor population growth, harvest rates, and migration patterns of Arizona's resident urban Canada Goose population. If you happen to spot a goose wearing a colored neck collar or harvest a banded bird during waterfowl season, Game and Fish asks you to report it to the U.S. Geological Survey Bird Banding Laboratory at reportband.gov, where your information will help guide future wildlife management decisions. Well, coming up in weather, could today's storms be the last widespread rain chances for a while? And just how hot will Central Arizona get this week? Your complete Central Arizona forecast is coming up next. This week at the Sawmill Theaters in Payson. Looking for the perfect night out? You don't have to drive to the valley. Great entertainment is waiting right here at the Sawmill Theaters. This week's lineup has something for everyone. Experience epic adventure with Star Wars, The Mandalorian, and Grogu. Journey into a legendary fantasy with Masters of the Universe, or laugh until it hurts with the new Scary Movie. If music is your thing, don't miss Power Ballad, a story of friendship, fame, and second chances. Looking for family fun? Check out The Breadwinner, a heartfelt comedy about a family turned upside down. And for families of suspense and supernatural thrills, The Backrooms will have you questioning reality itself. Whether you're planning a date night, family night, or just escaping the Arizona heat, nothing beats the big screen, fresh popcorn, and the hometown atmosphere of the Sawmill Theaters. Visit sawmilltheaters.com for showtimes and tickets. Then head to 201 West Main Street in Payson and enjoy the movies the way they're meant to be seen on the big screen at Sawmill Theaters, a proud supporter of Tonto-TV. When seconds matter, preparation, judgment, and understanding matters even more. If you carry to protect yourself or the people you love, you deserve training rooted in real experience, not theory. Join the Rimfire LLC Concealed Carry Weapons class in Payson, Arizona, led by NRA certified instructors who have decades of real law enforcement experience. This class goes way beyond the permit. Rimfire LLC focuses on the reality of self-defense. What happens before, during, and after you've defended yourself or someone else. This is in-person instruction with fingerprints included and lunch provided. Bring your unloaded firearm and 10 rounds for use at the range, or Rimfire LLC will be happy to provide one for you. Train with experience you can trust. Train with Rimfire LLC. Call 928-595-2877 for more information. Rimfire LLC, CCW training in Payson, Arizona. Well, taking a look now at central Arizona weather. Well, across our region, today will bring one more opportunity for scattered afternoon and early evening showers and thunderstorms before a much drier pattern settles in for the rest of the week. For the greater Payson area, you can expect a high near 92 degrees with about a 50% chance for showers and thunderstorms developing from late morning through the afternoon. Some storms could produce heavy rain, gusty winds, small hail, and dangerous lightning. Down in Tonto Basin, the storm chances are a bit lower, around 30%, with a hot afternoon high near 104 degrees and some breezy winds. Tonight, skies become mostly clear across both regions, with overnight lows around 61 in Payson and 75 in Tonto Basin. Looking ahead, the forecast turns warmer and predominantly dry for much of the week. Payson will see afternoon highs generally in the low to mid-90s through Friday before easing back to around 90 degrees for the weekend. Meanwhile, Tonto Basin will remain significantly hotter, reaching 106 degrees on Tuesday and then gradually cooling through the week to around 100 degrees by this coming Sunday. Forecasters also caution that decreasing moisture combined with periods of gusty afternoon winds will create elevated fire weather conditions across portions of northern and eastern Arizona. If you're spending time outdoors, stay weather aware, use extra caution with anything that could spark a wildfire, and remember to stay hydrated as the summer heat returns. And finally, every law enforcement team needs good morale, and apparently that includes four-legged team members. The Arizona Department of Public Safety shared a video this week of its facility dog, Concho, participating alongside cadets during mobile field force training. Concho happily joined the formation as cadets practice coordinated unit movements, looking every bit like another member of the squad. DPS says its facility dogs provide comfort and emotional support to troopers and staff who regularly encounter traumatic situations in the line of duty, helping them remain resilient and better serve Arizona communities. Sometimes the best partner on the team just happens to have four paws and a wagging tail. And that's your news for this Monday. Our thanks once again to today's sponsors, Lowry's Window and Door, Ponderosa Plumbing AZ, the Sawmill Theaters, and Rimfire LLC. And now, we'd like to hear from you. Tell us where you're watching from in the comments below, and please like, share, and follow Tonto-TV.com and KRIMFM.com as we continue building the strongest local news community anywhere in Arizona. Don't keep us a secret. If it's worth watching, it's worth sharing. I'm Randy Roberson. Have a safe Monday, and we'll see you next time on Tonto-TV News. Clear news, zero agenda.